gods were born. It was a golden age for mankind, a paradise on Earth. However, dark desires also manifested themselves.
Put that into place. There we go. I am not an expert. I have not played further than like the first level of this game in over a decade. Yep. Means you gotta stab him in the chest at least twice, right? Let's meet our other main character. This is our other main character. Oh, jeez, the look of straight panic on his face. Burb? Okay. What kind of burb? Good-natured little klutz. This is Sano Island. It's the main setting of this game. Cozy little place. It's funny. Here's a switch. There's that cool little rainbow force field. Just right in my face. I love this fucking panic expression. Eyes wide as dinner plates, pupils tiny, it's tiny little dots in them. I changed the camera angle without thinking how that would. Change the direction I'm dragging in based on my inputs. Okay, no, that would irritate the heck out of me. There we go, now it's actually lined up over the button. It's going okay. Our two main characters are presently about to start attempting to manipulate each other for their own ends. Oh yeah, definitely. No, oh man. He didn't do his cute little final Essamon needed to fill his stomach animation. Yeah, these are this game's main collectible. There it is. You. Oh, hello. What are you doing in there? Aren't you that bumbling Baku that can't do anything right? What are you doing here? But you were gathering the holy instruments for the queen. You know me? Wow, I'm famous. I sort of got sidetracked on that mission. Wait a minute. No, bumbler. See, you have two of the holy instruments. Do you know about charge attacks? Charge attacks? What are those? Allow me to explain. By holding down square for a while, the spear absorbs light. You release the button, you perform a charge attack. Charge attack, you can swing your spear and knock things upward. Please use a charge attack on this box so I can get out. Hello. So, this sheep's caught in a box and he's calling me a bumbler? Alright, he said to charge our spear and use it to free him. You ready to watch this sheep get totally freed? I'm doing alright. How are you doing? Look at how freed he is. Spear isn't working. Let's try the sword instead. It sent objects flying with its charged attack. Sure, I can get out if you hit this box. But if you press hard on either button, you can start charging immediately. You should tell me that in the first place. Seen a key lying around here? Key? Talking about a key for inside the temple, are you? Please don't tell me. About the keys that the queen gave me, I sorta dropped them. I see. You're indeed a bumbling Baku, as everyone says. That angry face. Do you see the door over there? I don't know what lies beyond the door. That's probably where the key is. See that monument? Means you're about to encounter a boss. Writing on the monument will provide you hints on how to defeat the boss. Open the door by stepping on 2 switches that are around here somewhere. Before you go, I'd like you to have this. It's called Dream Energy. I need to collect it to gain access to some areas of the Temple of Dreams. That's common knowledge for a Baku, right? Of course. I didn't know that. Why didn't the queen tell me? I feel left out. This is a gold samar. Of course, the word valuable gets main dude's attention. He's a treasure hunter. Now, there is a lock-on system, I just don't use it. Yeah, this came out a month before the original Kingdom Hearts, so it is pretty early 2000s. Scapey looking ass. Yeah, all the ultra gaudy stuff in this dungeon is because this dungeon is inside the dream of somebody who is seemingly obsessed with gemstones and gold. Rude. Just gonna spit coins at me. And not coins, dollar bills. Just spitting money like some kind of money spitting jerk. Is it the dumb glitch where you do stuff like explode your way through boss doors and nonsense? So I have seen that. A yellow key opens the yellow door of the Temple of Dreams. Yeah, I saw some guy trying to do that on a live stream because I think he was emulating OOT, and it was crashing every time he went somewhere. Every time he entered a certain boss arena, it would crash, so he had to use that glitch to skip the boss arena. Or some nonsense like that. What? Keys. It's 9 doors at the temple. To open each door, you need a key of the matching color. Open 2 doors. Just got another key. Means 6 more to go. Oh, he is not happy. Keys like to hide in people's dreams. They're probably in people who are nearby. Oh, by the way, what's your name? Me? I don't know how much space we get here. But I think 8 was usually the common one. I see. Well, my name's Hochstein Frederick Maximus Buffon. Visconti Maria Medici de Bondarchuk Alexander Ludwig. Sir Darby, stop it! Why is your name so long? That's it. I'm giving you a better name. Well, let's see. Your name's gonna be... Nah. If we're clueless, then he's gonna be Doofus. Doofus. But my name's Boxton. Frederick. I told you already, your name's too long. Starting today, you're Doofus. No! So, is Doofus a good name? You bet, it's a great name. You can trust him because of his guy liner. Really? I guess I can live with Doofus then. Alright, Doofus it is. Since we got the key, wanna leave this dream? Okay. Okay, let's find some other dreams where there might be keys. Hold on, please wait. Yes, we beat the money bag. It was nothing. Unbelievable. Someone who's capable of wielding the holy instruments. So, what do you want? Well, quite frankly, you've raised my curiosity. I'd like to help you by sharing my knowledge. Is there something you would like to ask about? I know all that stuff, and I'll explain it myself. So now I'll explain ear flapping. So when you're riding Doofus here, you can jump much higher and much further than you can as your normal character. But if you need to jump even further, you can jump and then flap your ears to clear substantially longer distances. And look funny. That's exactly. We go to teleport out, and he runs in to get teleported with us. This is Val. She's the main character's rival. Definitely a rival, not a stalker. You, what are you doing here? Just curious about the real world. So I didn't even notice. Oh yeah, the door that yellow key opens is this way. Hey, wait. I'm worried about Val, so I'll stay here. Definitely rival. Here it is. Okay, just stand in front of the door. Whoa. Orb's way in the back. I can't wait to get my hands on her. So we got the black and the white orbs here. And we've got the save menu. Let's save. Seeker of the orbs, I shall test thy skill to determine if thou art worthy. What? Who the heck are you? I'm the protector of this temple. Thou shalt not proceed if the test has not been passed. How convenient. All these easy obstacles were beginning to bore me. Enter the portal before thee. Once thou hast passed the test, it shall open the door to the Hall of Treasure. Okay, I get that it's somewhat realistic. That the button would just trigger the moment you so much as half cover it. But it really drives me nuts. We heard you like things that slow down the gameplay loop. So we have a bunch of box puzzles. So I think even by this point in time, 2002, developers really should have been aware of the fact that people don't really care for box puzzles. Poor little guy. Just pushing the box through him. His jump height is severely reduced in the real world, so you can't really use him for jumping unless you're in a dream. But I think technically you can still glide a bit with his ear flap. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Really? You're just gonna make the victory sound? Make it super obvious that I did the thing. I think there's... Wait, that was the third, isn't it? So there's no more puzzle here. No, the yellow treasure. Turns into Defensor. There you are. Once again, I am just behind you while you're solving all those puzzles. She probably woke up, saw a giant sheep, and decided to beat it. I'm the Dream Mentor. If it's about dreams, I can teach you anything. The sheep is kind of persistent. I guess it wouldn't hurt to listen. Yeah, now we gotta hear him out, do a little tutorial on our new weapon. Or, in this case, item. So it's not a weapon. In our lesson on the holy instruments, the orb you just obtained changes into Defensor. This holy instrument does not need to be equipped. Just press R1 to block any time you want. You can block and walk at the same time. Practice what you've learned. Try blocking a cannon. Excellent. This time let's focus on throwing Esamons. Attack an Esamon and let it fall to the ground. Walk closer, press square to pick it up, then... Don't tell me you're going to take advantage of the Baku's eating habits. You are correct. While holding an Esamon, lock onto the enemy, press square to throw it. Doofus will take care of the rest. Each time Doofus attacks, there's a chance the enemy will drop an item. If you encounter an enemy that you cannot defeat with the holy instruments, then give this technique a try. Try it on this enemy. He will not eat Esamons that have fallen. Alright, so I need to get 5 kills of each of them before they're level 2. I need to remember if I can... Oh, right, that's how I get access to up here. Going in there's pretty much fundamentally worthless for me. Messed that up. Oh man, fell just short because I was concerned about overshooting it. You traded rings, I think there's like 1,500 or some odd throughout the entire game. You just trade them in for various beneficial items and whatnot. I think like the last one gives you access to a place where you can color custom doofus here. Episode 75 million of me sucking at platforming. We can probably make that. Oh yeah, definitely. Nice, there's stairs. Those ones in the middle can actually wait a bit. So I'd rather get them at a point where the water I end up in won't leave me a complete sitting duck. At the current moment, we've got basically nothing we can do if we're in the water. Okay, I'll worry about those once I can more reliably get to them. I don't think y'all are actually just here to watch me fail at platforming forever. Sword is now level 2. Okay, why does that not seem... I think there's some feature that was on these controllers that now isn't. Because you used to have to go out of your way to trigger instant charging, and now it just happens every time I swing. I guess if that's going to be a persistent issue we have. Our weapon levels are going to be more or less worthless. What if this controller senses every input we do is a hard press? Then it'll never actually let us do the combos we unlock. Only other option is that it has to specifically be while targeting, and okay, it does. I've got to be in targeting the enemy mode. Okay. It's a weird requirement for that, but At least that means the gameplay, combat's still gonna work as intended. Right. Need like 3 more kills for that. There we go. The ability to do those consecutive attacks can really help in combat. I'm here. Doofus. You move slightly faster than me in the real world. But only slightly faster. 10 dream energy for that. Which it looks like we're gonna have within the next 2 areas. At least we should have within the next 2 areas. Now to introduce you to our little hub. And a random archaeologist. Wow. How unusual to see a person again at this time of night. Again? Yeah, probably Val. My apologies. My name's Yuri, member of the research team excavating these ruins. On clues. What are you doing at this time of night? See, stating intention, asking question. Well, these ruins are not your typical ruins. The hieroglyphs are more prominent at night. See? It's like they respond to people's dreams. So, what does it say? I do like that how the pace at which the text appears kind of gives you an idea of how they say the lines. Not quite sure, but there's a lady named Florence around here. Well, the lady we know is named Val, so that's at least 2 different ladies, and Yuri, who are right in what I'd call the blast radius. Yeah. Oh, hey. Speak of the devil, and here's Florence. She is Florence, an artist. Came from the mainland to study, become the best artist to have ever lived. Beautiful natural environment of Sano Island gives her inspiration. Look, you can even see shooting stars. No, nope, not gonna say it. So you can find shiny pieces of shooting stars every night on Sano Island. Mysterious stones called Sano stones disappear at sunrise. Hmm. It's morning time. Now, should we go back to town? Suppose. What are you gonna do? Please allow me to go with you. I like how Doofus hitting the ground did not make my controller vibrate. But Clueless and the sheep did. Sheep's running animation. Oh, hey, there's a dog there. And two dudes with paintbrushes for hair. Those must be those infamous small island with a population of like 10 people gangsters you always run into. The sheep is gone. I do love how both of our characters are just selfish jerks. It's refreshing. Uh-oh. Welcome to our hotel, Clueless. How do you know my name? Have we met before? You must have me confused with someone else. Just the hotel's receptionist, Nancy. Anyway, all of our rooms are booked. Sorry. Not the guests here. What? Not supposed to say, but for you I'll make an exception. Old man is staying in room 102. He's always at the cafe or the beach and is rarely in his room. Miss Florence is in room 201. Miss Chiffon is in room 202. Miss Emma is in room 203. Miss Phoebe is staying in room 204. Thanks, that helped. If you need anything, please feel free to ask. Dream hopping time, let's go! This is Florence's dream. Oh, this is a true work of art. This is the world I wanted to paint. Sure that even teacher will approve of my skills. Still need to work on it a little bit more, though. Right now, he's waiting for me. Oh well, here I go. Looks like that gate leads to another area. Let's give it a try. You'll get quite used to seeing those symbols as you play the game, because there's a lot of them. Look, turtle faces. These guys are tough to beat because of their shells. If you block their attacks with R1, they'll be flipped onto their backs. Then you can strike. Yeah. The sword does more damage than the spear does, but the spear has much larger reach. Is it time to learn about Megaton Buns? Switch appeared after you beat the enemy. So keep that in mind after you defeat other foes. You press the switch firmly, a bridge to the other side will appear. Oh, by the way, did I mention I can do a smash attack with my butt? What? You never tell me anything. I'm sorry. It's called the Megaton Funds. All you need to do is press circle when we're off the ground and I'll do it for you. Don't forget that I use one Essamon each time. Uh-oh. Zoom! There you go, little dude. If you can't tell, I really like using the spear's charged attack. Right, that's a depression into it, so we're looking for something shaped like that. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't just throw the turtles. I really wish it did. It's not responding because you need a sheep on it. Oh, completely whiffed like a dumbass. I need bombs of some sort for that. Okay, that's our backtrack switch. Cracked platforms fall. I done screwed it up there. I do not have the Arbalest yet, so I cannot do that. You don't yet have the ability to swim, so water time should be minimized at basically any cost necessary. Doesn't seem like I can really navigate that at the moment. I do like the way this level takes advantage of the fact that it's basically just a ring. To have you fling objects from one part of the level to another. I don't think it's actually. We do not presently possess the capabilities needed to backtrack that far. What's the matter? Switcher, only responds to sheep. Would you mind getting on it? No problem. But I'm afraid to pass by the cannons. You protect me from the cannonballs by pressing R1. Sure. And please do a good job. And there's actually like almost half of this level that while we can technically get to it. Oh no, spikies. They can't be defeated with the holy instruments. But if you throw Essimon at them, or that can happen because we're really narrow platform. If I try to carry an Essamon through here, I'll just get hit by the cannons. I guess they're just gone, so I'm just holding this. Time to save. It is boss fight time. Alright, this is a bit of an atypical boss fight here. which you may notice it's kind of gonna be a thing going forward, as a fair amount of these boss fights are weird. Yes, it's a B-typical boss fight. Hey, pig. I'm not pig. Stand right there and model for us. And you. Me. It wouldn't be fair to go against Florence one-on-one. So I'll go against the two of you together. Where do you guys come from? Whatever. Just do what you can to get in teacher's way. Hit him with your sword when he's painting. Get angry and charge at me. Just make sure to keep my guard up. Continue to paint while we obstruct it. Don't screw up. What are you people mumbling about? In any case, whoever finishes painting first will be the winner. Are you ready? What? Mad dog. Yes, this is very much one of those collect-a-thon platformer types. Mixed in with a sprinkling of I don't want to say Zelda style tools and level returns and stuff, because it's not really just a Zelda thing, but that's what it brings to mind. Is that supposed to be me? Something doesn't seem right. Never mind that. Look what they left behind. Esamon, or not Esamon, a Baku medal that gives him the ability to charge. Hmm. Looks like he's learned the dash attack. By pressing square and using one Esmon, you'll be able to attack as you dash. When the dash is about to end, you'll hear a sound. If you tilt the left analog stick at just the right moment, you can dash continuously. Run the stomach up, the tummy, it's a tummy, because this is a game for children's, and an HP up. And let's get our key. Indigo key. It's the Indigo door in the Temple of Dreams. This game also generally just has very nice vibes. Like, there are some parts where it is serious, but overall, the whole idea of popping into people's dreams and exploring them tends to give you, like, dungeon designs and atmospheres that feel really nice to be in. Like her whole painted world that loops back on itself. I'm going to be running around on Doomfist rather a lot. Who's that? Miss Chiffon came to this island to recuperate. I'm worried since she seems pretty tense. If I recall, I think she's a substantially... She's not going to be asleep, right? Is she? Yep, we cannot visit her dream. Because her dream is, if I recall, one of the later ones we do. Smells something really good. It's coming from over there. Hey, wait up. Cafe Abbas. What's this? Never seen food like this before. Flan. You want some flan? Do a trick for me and I'll give you some. You're an amusing fellow. Savor the taste. This is Abba's homemade flan. It's delicious. This, I'm sure my tummy will be full when we return to the dream world. Sorry about that. This piggy doesn't know when to quit. Oh, no. I'm happy to see my flan go so quickly. By the way, are you here to do some sightseeing? Do I look like a tourist? My name's Clueless. I'm a treasure hunter. Clueless, huh? Where have I heard that name? I've got it. You're Clueless, the Ruin Seeker. Ruin Seeker. Yeah, some people call me that. Well, isn't this a surprise? Probably got your eyes set on the Temple of Dreams, hey? But I've heard it's no ordinary temple. Searching it's near impossible. Wouldn't be any fun if it were easy. Check Hollow Knight for sun's up. I guess these temperatures aren't high enough for it to want to be louder. I personally want to pop them up just a touch. It's not coming through on my mic, is it? Nope, not coming through on my mic at all. Good. Cafe, gift shop. Doofus. Oh, dude. Wonder who this portly bearded fellow wearing red and green is. Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. Just noticed once you found out who you are, Abbas didn't waste any time asking you for a favor. I never agreed to anything. Only look for them if I feel like it. Anyway, you sure are a strange old man. You a tourist? That's right. Just at the beach all day. Night I eat until my heart's content. For an old man like me, this island is paradise. For a minute there, I thought he could read my mind. Oh, you're from the mainland. Too bad my theme park's not ready yet. What theme park? I'm planning on buying this island and turning it into a theme park. Visitors will have a great time here once the park has been completed. Here's Phoebe. She wants to make this place a theme park. Yep, this here is the bridge to the mainland. Yes, you heard me right. Bridge to the mainland. Smithy. I've seen you around here before. Yeah, we're not allowed to go that way yet. Which, I mean, that's just where we turn in rings for rewards, so... Excuse me? Huh? You talking to me? Those orbs. Out from the Temple of Dreams. I see. So he made it past the Hall of Trial. The holy instruments seem to be his to command. That boy may truly be. Dramatic slow fade. Asimans are supposedly Baku's favorite food. Really? Asimans are? Is someone talking about Asimans? You're probably just imagining it. You hear stuff like that because you're such a pig. That's not true. Someone was talking about Asimans. Also, rumor has it there's a golden Asiman. So a gold Asiman. I'm right. There are Asimans here. Hey, wait up! I'd love to see a real Baku just once. They can't be that easy to come across. Huh? A Baku? Asimans! Give me Asimans! Hey, are there any Asimans around here? This thing's really getting on my nerves. Huh? Asimans? They don't exist in the real world. You mean there aren't any Asimans? Oh, how depressing. In any case, you actually know about Asimans. Have you been to the dream world? Never been there, but we're dream analysts. He'll give us strange looks when we tell him that, though. Sounds like you've been to the dream world. You ever seen a golden Asimon? A gold Asimon? Yeah, I've got one of those. Whoa! So this is a gold Asimon. What the? Oh no, what have you done? It's shiny in the dream world. This is what happens to a gold Asimon. It's brought to the real world. So this is where you've been. Not that we need a sheep's help, but I wondered where you disappeared to. This dream mentor has taught us many things. As these scientists are researching dreams, they're fun to teach. You really have a one-track mind. I still have more to teach the two of you. If there's anything you want to ask about, I'll be at this house, so just stop by. If I have something important to teach you, then I'll find you. Well, keep that in mind. Let's go, doofus. Hey, don't forget your gold Asimon. Oh, I don't really have any use for it, so go ahead and keep it. Oh yes, he's just... Well, most of the ones we see around the dream world are not him. But yes, he gets around. Wow, thanks. Much of a trade. Here's a Sonic Stone in return.
All right.
The Baku Diary, we can record all of Baku's movements. Just so you know, you can't read it unless you come here. Used to record observations of Baku. A Mystic Hourglass is a very useful item. Now I should have a couple entries here. Basically, anytime you see him doing something, you can press triangle to look at him and record that animation in the Baku Diary. This little kid. This dog's name is Parfait. Yeah, not at all like you. So this dream, if I recall, is a mini game. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, woof, over here, woof. Play with me, woof. What the? He can talk. I'm Parfait, woof. Hannah's dog, woof. Hannah hasn't played with me lately, so I'm bored, woof. So this is what dogs dream about. Will you play with me, woof? What do you want to play? Where's the beef? Try to collect 10 pieces of meat and bring them to me. When we start, you'll see me sleeping soundly, woof. If you make too much noise, woof, I'll wake up and bark. If I start moving my mouth, you better be careful, woof. Bring back 10 pieces of meat without waking me up, and I'll give you something good. Something good like... You'll see, woof. Go, woof. Daddy? Whoa, it was a close one. Sheep could drop those plates to keep our distance. Moving him makes more noise. Yep. Ah, fuck. Okay, I've got to not go near him. How did... I don't understand the rules with sound when going into water. Sometimes it doesn't immediately set him off, and then other times it does. Got it. I want to grab that gold Asimon, but I'm not 100. I think the only way to do that is to basically just sacrifice a run of that minigame. I do think he has other minigames too. I don't know, I do want to enter his dream. There was a gold Asimon in there, and we're not leaving that kind of thing behind. Even though we can return here at any time. I think by the end you're doing Where's the Beef with all of his, with each rule from the previous ones applied all at once. You can see why, at least I hope you can see why I went out of my way to get as much done the first time around as I could. There are 20 pieces of meat, and where's the beef, too? Now, is there still a time limit? No, there is not. Alright, there's a sheep here, which tells me that sheep are up to their sheeply shenanigans. Isn't there a golden Essamon somewhere? Like above the water surface in this lake? This is what I'm really here for. Ah. Under the bridge? How do I get it when it's directly under the bridge? Okay, how did that not end the run right there? Does anyone know? There we go. I'll leave these later rounds of Where's the Beef for later, because I feel like you'd get a little sick of watching me play Where's the Beef for like 5 to 6 consecutive times. I think that... Does it still count us as having had the first gold Asimon, or did I just peace out without getting enough for my reward? Yep, that's Parfai's dream. I've actually got one more. Alright, now we can change night into day. Our next objective, yes, is all the way at 50 of the dang things. And the game doesn't expect us to actually get it for quite some time. And here's the little girl who runs off to play in the woods. And we generally want it to be nighttime. When we go back to the temple, because I don't think the temple is as accessible during the day, but I could be wrong. Yeah, how does she know our name? The elder told me. Talk to the trees of this forest, and they tell me the things that they've seen. Gee, I wonder if her dream's gonna be all like, foresty or something. Meanwhile, in the dream world. I wonder, will Doofus complete his task in time? Before the Black Calamity awakens, we must gather the holy instruments, find the one who is capable of wielding them. Huh? It can't be. So soon? Yeah, even if things went exactly how you wanted them to, he would not have been in time. Oh yeah, Calamity does not waste much time getting a wicked. Okay, now let me take a look at this key in the menu. Okay. So I'm never sure when games use colors so freaking close together, which one's supposed to be which. You've got blue and indigo. Alright, ice puzzles. You get it? Because it's indigo, which is blue. Ice in video games is associated with blue. Yep, blue and blue too. I think one has slightly higher base stats and is generally more specialized, whilst the other is a generalist. Fuck. And this thing's first move is obviously. Yep, give me a sec. I have no easy option to restart this. Yep, I do not. I think exiting and re-entering the room will unscrew that puzzle. Alright, it did. Good. Alright. I see. So I've got to keep them closer together in timing. Okay, so if that just kills it, then where can I put... This is clearly just gonna melt this thing, right? I'll try that there. It'll just fall off and melt if I push it that way. I see. I made this way harder in my head than it needed to be. Alright, so I'm trying to remember. Is this Arbalest, or is this the Snake Claw? Or Snake Fang, or whatever it's called. I think it's one or the other. I don't know, a draw card. Draw cards count as a whole ass holy instrument. Sure, give an explanation for everyone watching. Yeah, we still don't really have swimming. Rock hard. I think we use that in, well, most dreams, honestly. Now that I have this fire draw card, whatever weapon I have equipped in my other hand does fire damage. It can light things on fire. You can also obtain items that you can lock onto from further away. Think of them like empty bottles from Zelda, but at least in my opinion, cooler. I don't yet have flying or swimming. Alright, I do have this dash attack I never demonstrated. See, I hear that slight sound right before the end of the dash. That little little, like, chew sound. If you hit the stick in the direction at the same time that sound goes off, you can continue the dash. And if you keep doing it, the dash is basically indefinite. Since this controller has a very mild case of stick drift, if the stick drift kicks on at exactly that time, I will start drifting. I've heard a lot of good things about the stories of both games. I haven't really heard much relating to the gameplay of either. I think I'm still 1 dream energy shy of accessing there. We can't actually do much more in Val's dream, despite what it says here. Oh yeah, you tend to prefer games that get up and going quick. So that makes sense that you'd prefer the second one. I have no clue why I can shimmy back and forth on ladders. But God gave me this ability, and by golly, it's gonna be everyone's problem. What's up with Yuri? He's just wandering around over there. I know. Go check to see what he's doing. Oops. I think I stepped on something. Oh no! My glasses! Uh-oh, you crushed them. How could you? They're totally ruined. Don't even have a spare pair. Sorry about that. It's all this idiot's fault. I'm not an idiot. Be quiet. You've done enough damage. Oh well. Guess it's partially my fault for losing them. But it doesn't change the fact that I can't see a thing. A character asleep at a time when they're usually awake. Whatever could that mean? Yuri's still in bed, all 'cause of you. Smooth move, doofus. I'm sorry. Hey, I have an idea. Seems to be really depressed about his glasses. If that's the case, his glasses should be in his dreams. I might be able to get him glasses there. Is that even possible? Whatever, I don't care either way. Good luck with that. Oh, come on, it'll be fun. There might even be a key. Glasses quest, let's go. questing for ultimate glasses. As an archaeologist, of course their dream is set in ancient ruins. Geez, I finally make it here to the legendary Cassandra ruins. I can't see anything. Hey, you know where the key is? Key? I think I know where the key is. I can't see 5 feet in front of me. Wait a second. I've heard that voice before. You're the guys who broke my glasses, aren't you? Oh, my poor glasses. Hey, Doofus, you sure the key's here? Yeah, of course. Let's not forget about his glasses. You better be right. If we don't find anything, your butt is bacon. It's definitely here. Yet we do not have the ability to dive yet, so we cannot go this way at all. I wonder if I could knock it down. You mean that wall? I think I can be of some assistance. I'll toss a rock into the air. Use your sword's charge attack to hit the rock toward the wall. Combat time. Right, you've defeated the enemies. Yep. Those things were getting on my nerves. As a token of my thanks, I'll give you this. Your HP will be recovered. As for you, I'll give you a rare Essamon. Not now. No, 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 no. My throat. I can't breathe. Please stop me. Oh no, he's gonna go berserk. Run for cover. When this happens, just kick Doofus with square so he spits the black Essamon out. Now, it's all up to you. Whatever. Square to kick him, I guess. Yep. So basically, whenever you cut grass from this point in the game forward, there's a chance of a black Essamon spawning from it. Yeah, the sheep in this game get progressively more spoiled as the game goes on, expecting you to traverse them through more dangerous things, to carry them all the way. I can't even launch him to the moon with my spear. Now you see why I said it's a good idea to keep a fire element draw card on you when possible. Because torchlighting puzzles are in like every game of this genre. There's usually a lot of them. Oh no. I can't believe it. That's a Night Stalker that emerged from the Black Calamity. Why is it here, though? Night Stalker is an evil monster that will destroy anything in its way. It's different than a monster from a dream, or one created in a person's imagination. In order to inflict damage, you need to attack it from behind, or after it lets its guard down. When you block its attack, it'll be stunned for just a moment. This is when it's off guard. So I'll teach you a secret for fighting strong enemies. The full lock-on. Do you lock on? Press really hard. Target sight over. I guess healing items for... Here. Little buddy. Get your fill. That's gonna change just before it lands. I don't know if that would have actually wall bounced. No, so it would have lit both at once. Alright, now on to part 2 of this dungeon. That's a jelly drop. Thing sucks up Essimon's, my favorite food. How rude. That slight blurring is not a visual defect on YouTube's part. That is intentional because the person dreaming this doesn't have their glasses, so from their perspective, the whole dream becomes blurry every once in a while. Alright, we're going to want presumably some blue Asimov at some point soon. You monster. Yeah, we can't do anything with those rings until later. I don't even remember how to access that path. Ah, here we are. Not by doing this. Dang it. I could have done the exploring part of that first, since I did pass up an item, since I wasn't sure I'd have time for it. But you can just get all of that within the time limit. Oh, I see me do a belly flop. Hey, don't get too close. What's wrong? I'm getting bad vibes in here. Huh? Okay, so the element is definitely not actually necessary. Lizard Man. Done. And we got the swim medal, or the dive medal. I don't remember what the name of it is. For my boy Baku. I've already taken care of it, you numbskull. What would you do without me? It's this dream mentor again. Those gamers are famous for loving water, right? A little nose flip that he flips it up to you with is freaking adorable. I will not hear otherwise. Yeah, can I leave or is this door? No. Fortunately, I can come back here later for the stuff I missed. He should be fine by tomorrow. Another crisis solved. Give me a break. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have gotten into this mess. You don't have to be so mean about it. Anyway, let's get to the temple since we got a key. I got like one thing from later in the dungeon, and then that section you need dive to get into. To check. You wanna explain that, dude? So that is entirely you. Oh, yep, control stick. Yeah, technically a shortcut. Why not? Howdy. I already beat the dungeon. The last, like, quarter of it has you hit a switch with, like, a 3-minute timer, and then you have to get to the final door by that point. We fought a lizard man. Gained the ability to dive. And we got a key that I haven't actually redeemed yet.
Here we go!
So there's a fun effect on this dungeon where, since in the dream, and, well, not in real life anymore, but also in real life when you first get here, this fella Yuri's glasses are broken. Oh, great. Another one of them. They despawned your food for the cutscene, little buddy. That is fucked up. I just realized I didn't check this room for anything I could for breakable floors. Nope, no breakable floors here. Not seeing any here either. Oh, shit. Right up here to have picked up everything from around here. Are any broken floors I failed to notice? Nope. Alright then, we out. Alright, I already recorded that one. One's called like playing with his food or something to that effect. Ah, it's this one. Right, so I gotta get to those. There's a ring there too. There's gotta be some trick to that. Wait. Is that the trick? If that's the trick, I'm gonna be. Yeah, I do not yet have what I need for that. Let's go get our next weapon, do its tutorial, then probably gonna end the stream after that. We did just see her get, like, possessed by the big bad guy. What's this? If you bring dream energy here, you'll be able to go deeper into the temple. Possessing people like they're things to be possessed or something. It's exceptionally rude. A remote bomb. Trying to think who that helps us, whose dream that is mostly used in. I mean, I'll watch this even though I do remember how to use it. We've also gained the ability to swim, which gives us a few more things we can unlock in here. Also got remote mines, which I think grants us the ability to at least open up something up here. But we won't actually be able to do this yet. Oh no, it's already unlocked or active. We just don't have the ability required yet. Alright, and I believe that's where I'm going to call the stream for the night. Have a good night, everybody.